made it back up here for this weekend. Kyle's up here with me, and we spent all day just working and getting stuff done. So since we couldn't really do a spring trip this year, we were running short on firewood. But as you can see now, we have plenty of firewood. I mean, we could have done a little bit more, but we figured all this stuff in the front is all dried firewood. The stuff in the back is all the new trees that we cut down. I'll show you here in a minute, but that stuff in the back, that's all hardwood. The stuff in the front, it's a kind of a mix between pine and some hardwood, but they're kind of smaller pieces, so you know, they're good for longer fires. But either way, we've got all the wood split for this year. I don't know how many more times we're coming up this year. I mean, as of right now, it's only June, so we'll see how it goes. But then the other thing that we did is we went through and took out all the stumps and everything. So I'll show you here in a second. But we're very, very tired. So as you can see, we just cut them down to the ground. But now, like, we drove over them earlier, and it was just so much better coming in here. It wasn't rocking the truck completely back and forth. Now, I mean, the driveway is still not completely 100% level, but it's a heck of a lot better than what it was. So you can kind of see a little bit where it kind of dips down. So, but like, if we have to bring back this car in here, I feel better now. Or if we have someone else come in here with just a car, I feel better that they're not going to hit anything or bottom out and cause any damage, because I would be very, very upset if that happened. So the water's down even more. I'll show you a little bit later as to, I think we got some shallow spots, so, but it looks really nice. This area down here had a couple of larger stumps that we also took out. We took some raspberries from home, and they're wilting pretty bad, but we've got them planted. We have added water. We're gonna add some more water later, so that way they just get consistent water for the next couple days. On Sunday, we're heading home, but it's supposed to rain as well, so hopefully we get a good soaking for everything that we've done up here, and hopefully they don't die. If they do, then we'll just plant some more, bring up some actual more black dirt, and kind of get it going that way, but we'll see. Here's the stumps that we took out. As you can see, that's how much we actually took out. That's the thickness of them. So now we're just walking down the trail. There's the play area. You can definitely tell the difference between just a couple of weeks. I left some of the ferns up, so that way you can see how many ferns that were in that play area and just how kind of cool it looks, but you can kind of see from here as well. But this trail is getting nicer and nicer every single time we do something to it. Just nice and relaxing. Lily pads are starting to come in. Haven't had any time for fishing, so I probably won't even try it. I don't know. I might. We'll see. Right now we've got the charcoal going for the grill, but now you can see this as well. This area is so cleared out. So we put that solar light out here, and that seems to help quite a bit at nighttime. So it's just kind of funny. You walk down here in the middle of nowhere, and now you've got daylight. So one of the projects that we wanted to do this weekend was mainly get this trail a lot easier to go up and down and just kind of widen it out. So if you remember, right up here in the center, there was kind of a section of 3 trees right there, and then there was a tree right there that we took out. So those 3 trees were right in the middle, so I was like, well, let's just take them out. I mean, gives you an idea. I know I've got a size 12, and there you go. Got a little turnaround area here. And this area, so like with the water's really, really clean and clear right now. So it's kind of hard to tell, you know, obviously with the reflections and everything, but you can kind of see some of the deadheads that are in there. And this spot, it looks like it's only about 3 feet deep in the center, and kind of going over here as well. That area is only like 3 feet deep. So I think I could actually walk across that, and it just kind of shocks me because with the amount of mud and everything that's in this river, you'd think there would, you know, it'd be deeper, but it looks like, you know, there's spots where this area is really, really deep, and there's spots where this area is really, really shallow. So like, yeah, man, it's just really hard to tell. And the mosquitoes are really bad down here. But if you, well, this kind of gives you a better understanding. So if you look, that area is really shallow, and then it goes all the way across, kind of like a point. So actually, it's pretty close to where our property line is. So where that property line is for us, it's really, really shallow. And then on the other side of the river, it's nice and deep again. So, but here's where we ended. We had another tree that we took down here. Beavers took out another part, but looking back, you know, you can definitely tell the trail is just so much better and wider. A little bit more I want to do, but we kind of ran out of time. We had other projects that we had to do today as well. So, but now we're just kind of documenting everything. And going from there. So, mosquitoes are horrible down here right now. Oh my God. I have to go get some more bug spray and then continue. So we got some more bug spray, and now I'll show you what we did down here. So there's one post there. I know there is a gap, but with the roots, we had to go a little bit over, but we can put, you know, the fencing right to that if we need to. Same thing with this. We ran into a lot of roots, but as you can see, we've got a bag of concrete in each one. So the concrete goes down, this post goes down 24 inches for both of them, and then there's concrete all around it. We were going to start working on the gate, but I want this concrete to set first, so that way once we start putting weight on it, well, now it's not angled or twisted or whatever. So the next time we come up, we're going to actually build the gate and then put, you know, attach the gate. So, but so far it looks really, really good. Logan's little play area, the other play area. The sand area is actually, or that little sandbox that we've got, is full of water, so we're gonna have to clean that out too, or get some new sand or whatever. But as you can see, I went through here with the mower, kind of picked up everything a little bit more. So it's exactly what it was like a couple weeks ago. But so these ferns, this whole area was completely covered in ferns, like what it is right there. So I left that so that way you can see it. And there's also some stumps back there where I can't get the lawnmower into yet, but that's fine because I want to actually go through here and clean that out as well. But this way you can kind of see a little bit better as to what this whole area was like prior to that. This tree, I can't remember what, Pink Lady apple tree. Yeah, that did not do well, so that's dead. The blueberry plant, it's got a couple of leaves on it. but not many. I mean, I think the majority of that's dead. The other one is right here. Kind of looks like it's coming back a little bit, but it is pretty much dead as well. The cool part is that the Honeycrisp is actually coming back. So if we can get that Honeycrisp growing up here. Now, obviously, the top part of it was completely dead, so now we're gonna have to just let it grow and we'll see how it does. But right now it's about, say, 30 inches tall. But the plus side is now we know it will survive, but we just have to really watch this thing. The crabapple tree, we've got leaves on the top, but then all the deer ate the actual branches that were lower, so hopefully those grow back out. We'll see how it goes. It's kind of leaning one way right now, so I might have to kind of prop it up, but we'll see. I don't know. But we do have some new branches growing down at the bottom, so that's kind of cool too. But otherwise everything looks good. Everything's still standing. We had no trees come down on it, so I'm happy with that. And we've got our whole area. So we've got potatoes and steaks on the grill right now. We're gonna eat those. And it'll definitely be an early night. And then tomorrow we'll head out. So it's supposed to rain the night early in the morning, but we'll see. We had a little kind of sprinkle come through not too long ago, but really not much. Like half of everything really actually never got any actual rain, so. There's Kyle on the swing. But we're just gonna pick up here in a little bit and call it good.